Identity. It takes a lifetime to find. Another 1,000 lives to know if it's even really yours. And then in a matter of 3 seconds, it can be completely destroyed. Mr. Nakamura. You see these cards? I didn't hurt all those people. I've never hurt anybody a day in my life. It was the cards. You see, how do we even know who we really are until somebody takes something away from us? From Drew McIntyre, we took away his temperament. From Riddick Moss, we took away his joy. From Rey Mysterio, oh, we had to take away that man's patience. And now from you, Shinsuke, we are going to take away your honor. Tick-tock.